Good morning. Welcome to Deacon Jody Daily. I'm in a different place today. I'm using my phone instead of my home computer. I'm at work. I had an early morning meeting. I went to it, came to work, studied up a little bit for today, and am using my phone. So it's a little different deal that we're doing today. And wanted to thank you for following us and sharing and liking and continue to support this ministry where we get a chance to reflect on the readings for today. So today we have a couple of really insightful readings. The first one is, you have to know the context. This is 2 Kings. This is Zedekiah, the king, and Jeremiah has been telling him to submit to Babylon, that it was God's punishment for what they had done. And of course, Zedekiah refuses. And because he refuses, it leads to the downfall of the kingdom, where the Chaldeans surround him and take him. And the sad part here is Zedekiah is captured after trying to escape, and his sons are killed in his sight. And after he sees his sons killed, his eyes are gouged out. So the last thing he sees in life is the death of his sons. And this is what happens when we disobey God, okay? God didn't cause this to happen. God kept saying to him, be humble, submit, be humble, submit. And Zedekiah refused. In his pridefulness, he refused. And his pridefulness led to this capture and this sad ending for him. So it's his pride that resulted in what happened to him, not God's wrath, okay? And that's where sometimes we get it mixed up when we talk about these things in the scriptures. What is the opposite of that? The opposite of that pridefulness is the humility of the leper in the gospel today, which is Matthew, where the leper says, if you wish, you can heal me. He doesn't say, heal me. He says, if you wish. Bishop Barron says in his reflection today that should be the heart of a lot of our prayers. God, your will, not mine. This is what I would like, but I'm going to submit to your will. And if we do that in humility, then a lot of times the blessings will come as a result of that. I think today, as we look at these readings, let us reflect on what happens when in our pridefulness and lack of humility, we go against God. What happens? I say it all the time, when you're in covenant with God, and you're faithful to the covenant, the blessings come. When you break the covenant, the curses come. And that's what happens in the Old Testament. That's what happens in life. And then let us know that if in our humility we go to God, in his mercy, he often blesses us. Knowing that, then we can find our way to a life that is joyful, which is not happiness, but joy. And it is in that joy that we find peace, and we give up the anxiety and the worries and the things that dog us in our lives. So today, in our reflection, let us think about humility. There is a litany of humility that was shared with us at the men's conference this year, and I've been praying it every day. And it's Jesus, meek and humble of heart. And then there's a lot of things. It says to help me avoid, being prideful and different things like that. I have it around here somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. I'll share it with us on a different video, and because I have it on a little sheet at home, and I'll share it with you. So with that, you pray for me and I'll pray for you. God bless everybody.